So, I've been on semen retention for maybe, it's probably been like 2 months since I last masturbated. And I had a few thoughts just on the practice, keeping it up. I've been doing this for seriously, for like 2 years. Mostly sort of like only giving up on these things, only giving up on semen retention when I was like, oh, maybe it's gonna help me de-stress, or I can't get to sleep, maybe this is going to help me get to sleep. Like, just these things that, like, oh, maybe this will actually help and benefit me with it. But I think the primary reason why it helps, I don't think that it's like a major physical difference. I think when you desexualize your brain, and what happens when you stop giving in to your carnal pleasures, when you stop thinking along those lines, when you stop thinking, looking at women in a certain way, or interacting with the world and just trying to seek sexual pleasure out of it, you get to this place where your higher reasoning, your logical brain, your frontal lobe is much more present. You're thinking about what you need to achieve. You're thinking about what you need to get done instead of how do I feel good? How do I feel pleasurable? How do I get this instant gratification? When you do semen retention, when you stop playing with your meat, stop twiddling your danglies, whatever, whenever you limit your desires. Hold on, dog is eating the other one's food. You put yourself in this place where you contemplate more, you think about life more, you push your frontal lobe and your thoughts into fruition. You make yourself more responsible. You make yourself less impulsive. And when you do this, when you take up this practice, I've been doing it for such a long time, I forget what it's like not to be on it. But when you take up this practice, when you limit your desires, not just with that, maybe with an e-cig, or maybe with watching YouTube or watching a movie, you make yourself just that little bit more able to reason. So, I don't think that it has major effects on physiology. I think it rewires your brain over time towards being more conscious, being more aware, and rewires your brain. It desexualizes your brain. And once you have a desexualized brain, you look at these things with this sort of flat affect. The emotion, the desire, the pain that arises from that desire kind of diminishes, and you're put in this calmer state of mind where you can just be chill, where you can just hang out, where you can just socialize, where you can just be logical, when you can just be reasonable. And yeah, that's it. I could talk about this all day though.